Hey everyone, this is Preston. Welcome back to the channel. So today we just got the cows moved over to our other piece. We had to bring them down the highway here. The highway separates them. It's always a little bit stressful to get cattle out on the highway, but we had a few people helping us to stop traffic and to work traffic around. That's always a blessing, but yeah, pretty much we had to run them down just up over that hill, so it's a pretty good little stretch of highway. Always makes you a little nervous, but man, I tell you guys what, like, I would never try to accomplish that without animals that were strip grazed, that knew electric fence, that knew how to come when you call them. You know, my dad when I grew up, he had quite a bit of Angus and stuff, and they were pretty well, you know, quite a few of them that we had were really wild. Like, I mean, you would never take them out of a confined place that you knew had really good fences. You know, the cattle, every time we had to get cattle in the pen was a big project. But so it's always a little stressful because you don't know exactly what you're getting yourself into. But these girls, they did really good. This is actually, we've done this a few times now, and so they're getting it figured out pretty good. But I tell you what, it makes a huge difference. Cattle that have been strip grazed, that know how to come when you call them, it's a big difference. Like, you know, they're used to coming when you open a gate. They're used to following. But I wanted to talk a little bit about what we got going over here. So we planted sorghum, Sudan grass, grazon. It doesn't really have the endophyte, or not the endophyte, but the toxicity that sorghum Sudan grass has. They pulled some of that out, but it's coming up pretty good. My little boy always says, "Dad, we planted a lot of corn." Yeah, it kind of looks like corn. But this stuff is pretty much ready to get on. I have them locked out of it right now. And when we first brought them in here, they were trimming the edges where they could get a bite onto it. So the idea here was I wanted to find something that could outgrow the Sericea lespedeza, outpace it, out sunlight it, and see if I can get some competition on this Sericea. So this Sericea lespedeza is just a straight nuisance. It's literally, I hate it. I hate it with a passion. So I planted this Sudan grass to try to put more carbon into the soil and to hopefully like drown it out a little bit. And you know, it's done a pretty good job, but still the Sericea, as you can tell, like right here, it lives on. It is a hardy son of a gun. You know, everyone I've talked to at grazing schools or different events I've been to, this stuff everyone hates. The cattle don't really like it. I mean, they nip at it. It does have some, you know, health benefits as far as it reduces parasites in them, but when you have a whole field full of it, it's just a no-go. Like, I could take a few plants here and there, but when your whole field is covering in it, yeah, that's too much for me. But so like right here, you see there's still some of it growing in, but I definitely think it definitely gave it a run for its money. This sorghum Sudan grass grew really fast, really quick, which we've never quite had a year this good. It's been really wet this year, so that has played a huge role. But we have that, and then if I pan over just a little bit, you know, we're just buried in Sericea. So it did help a little bit, you know, because we got that, pan over, and this is the way it is around the whole perimeter that we planted. It's just pretty much, this whole field's been buried in Sericea. So we've been trying our best to figure out what we need to do to try to reduce that relationship, Because you take like this, I mean, that's what we're dealing with, guys. Like just, and this whole field is that way. This whole field is just crazy deep in Lacercia. So anyways, but obviously the soil is a lot poorer here because check this out. We go from like crazy tall to pretty short. I'm really excited to graze this sorghum Sudan grass. I've never grazed it before. So I'm excited to see how the cattle want to get on it. So this section, this is a testament of fertilizer right here. So there was last winter we fed some hay here, and everywhere you see that this stuff is really tall, like up there, everywhere you see that this stuff is really tall was where a remaining bale of hay was, or we rolled out hay. So like that strip right up here that you see, that was where we rolled out quite a bit of hay. And so you'll see it. The pastures do start coming alive when you start putting the correct and start building that soil. I like the adage saying, not a farmer or rancher, I'm a soil builder. And that's ultimately what I want. I want to try to build better soils so that we can grow more grass and run more animals. But it's pretty interesting because like you take that strip up there, same thing. All these tall strips on this hillside are directly related to the hay that we spread out. And so it does work, guys. Anyone that's wondering, hey, does it really work to roll your hay out on your pastures? Absolutely. Absolutely. Like all this stuff's way taller than areas that we didn't hit at all with the with rolling out hay. So take this. That's Lacercia still just going strong. It made its way up through a bunch of this stuff. I don't think we did too much, but it was worth a fun try. And the cattle are gonna love grazing this stuff. I'm gonna put some, probably actually just put our steers, our finished steers that we're gonna finish this year on it. And strip them pretty tight, so like same spot here. You can tell sunlight's a little bit weird, but super dark pigment in the grass, and it's way taller. I mean, that stuff's 4.5, 5 feet tall. So anyways, I'll quit rambling. Thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you in the next video. Leave your comments on your experiences. If any of you guys have planted sorghum Sudan grass graze on, leave your comments, let me know what you think, and we'll catch you guys in the next video.